all books are not created equal. However, I love them all the same. Hey y'all, Merry Christmas. Just kidding. I have no clue when this is going to be uploaded. Hopefully it's not too close to Christmas because right now we haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. So if this is uploaded right by Christmas time, I'm sorry. But it's also possible because I did just upload, well, I did most recently upload my move-in for this current apartment, and I'm now at the part where the fun is happening. The part that we've all been waiting for, the book room. Yes, we are starting the book room today. I've kind of already started actually. Yesterday I built 2 bookshelves and I'm gonna build one today. That way I can start putting my books up there, maybe start discussing some layout options. It's big enough to where I can probably fit 4 bookshelves on one of my walls, but I'm not sure. I bought 3 for just right now. And I do have my desk area in there as well for like my workstation. So that's in there. I need to also probably figure out an actual like maybe lounge chair or rug. All that good stuff's gonna happen probably over the span of the next few weeks. So everything is not happening today, unfortunately. But the best part is, and that's taking the books out of their boxes. They need a shelf. They've missed being looked at. They've missed being touched. All of that. They need the affection. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in, and then we're gonna start brainstorming together for what we're gonna do. Let's go. My options were to put like my bookshelves along this wall or this wall. And I'm gonna go with this wall because if I do my bookshelves here, it'll be awkward. So we're gonna go ahead and start building our third bookshelf, because I think what I'm gonna do is maybe put up a neon sign up here, a chair in this back corner here, and figure out more what I'm gonna do with my desk stuff. Okay, so I will be using the Target Essentials 5-shelf bookshelf. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the 5-shelf bookcase from Target. I think it's about $40, so I paid $40 for each. If you don't like the quality of Target's bookcases, IKEA does have a different version. They have, I guess, better quality, but I personally don't have a problem with the Target bookcases, and that's the ones I had before my last apartment got damaged, so I just repurchased them. Okay, I have all of my pieces set up. I got my tall boards. I bought an electric screwdriver and it's efficient. I loved it, but then it won't charge now, so I had to order a replacement, and I'm so sad that I don't have it right now because that thing will cut down. It'll go from maybe 15-20 minutes to do this to probably just 10 minutes. It saves time because I hate using a manual screwdriver. Shelves are all up. Now, with my luck, of course, the last bookshelf that I did today would have the wrong screws. And I knew when I picked up that screw that was not the right screw for this step. But I was in too deep and I did not feel like returning or going back. So this one is up without the proper screws to hold it up straight, and we're just gonna go on a prayer that it does not tilt over. We're gonna wing it. But yeah, now it's time for the real fun part. Unboxing the books. Yep. Before I open the books, I believe they should already be in like section order, you know, fantasy, romance, classics, all of that. And that should make it easier to start just placing them. And I'm thinking once I start placing them from there, I'll start figuring out what to do with them. Or where to put them, I should say. Okay, we've got about half of the books currently unboxed, and I'm realizing that I don't know why, but I'm scared to put books at the bottom. I feel like they're at the bottom and maybe I don't love them. And I love all of my books. All books are not created equal. However, I love them all the same. And so these are I'm realizing are like my not favorite books, and I've set them out. And now I've got my big phase, like my ACOTAR, my fantasy is what's left. I'm thinking this is gonna be like my fantasy shelf, like fantasy, maybe mystery, romance, contemporary, classics, and maybe thriller mystery. But I'm also supposed to put my Funkos somewhere, but maybe I'll find a different storage space for them somewhere in here. I don't really know, but let's just see where we go. Okay, we're making progress. I just opened this. I bought this probably a year and a half ago, and I was supposed to record myself opening it. Procrastination at its finest. I don't want to just keep in the wrapping. But this is one of those, I don't know how to describe it, but it's the illustrated Harry Potter books. It's so cool. And like it has, I think some stuff, like, yeah, you open it. Okay, I don't want to rip it, but y'all get the gift. Envelope? I don't know. I might have to do a video actually sitting and going through this, but I think this is so cool. I just had to stop the video to talk about that. What is this? See? That is so cool. Oh my god, stuff is falling out. sorry. That is so cool. I'm gonna figure out how I want to put this on the shelf because I want that to be seen by for my mystery thriller shelf. She's a little bare bones. It's a tad skimpy. Oh wait, I have a whole set of books. I'm about to throw in some James Patterson. You know he pump out books like nobody's business. I'm about to throw him over there. And then I do have some miscellaneous books left, so I'm thinking my James Patterson books, potentially self-help. I think that's might be what I do over there, and then keep this shelf maybe cute with romance. I don't know. We're coming along though. This is my best work. This fantasy one, the bottom shelf, mind your business. Thank you. It's time for the romance shelf. So far I have romance, contemporary fiction, and like my books by black authors as well too. I have another book that I did purchase because I absolutely fell in love with this book. I think I talked about it already. Evelyn Hugo. I loved it so much. And then I think I told y'all special edition that I found at Target for 30% off. Not even 10, not 20, 30% off. And look at all her rings. Because my girl had 7 husbands. Exactly. Let me take this sticker off. But this, when I saw it, I was so excited to be able to put this up on my bookshelf. Oh, Target, I was just saying how y'all stickers aren't bad. Yes. Like it was never even there. She's definitely going front facing. You're going to see Miss Evelyn Hugo. Yeah, I think we'll do contemporary like this. So you can kind of see her rings. Oh, y'all can't see it, but I'll move the camera so y'all can see the ring. This is another great book, 5 stars. Yes. Oh, my friend Raven, actually, I think she's in Portugal, or she was in Portugal. She found a special edition of this for me. So I will be getting that from her soon, and hopefully I'll get to show you guys in the same video what it looks like. But it is so beautiful. Obviously it's not available in the US, so if you know somebody out in Portugal, have them get it for you. Shelf. This is what we are working with. Here we have some of my contemporary fiction and my 2 solo autobiographies over there. We have some romance. I have my favorites kind of facing outwards, The Neighbor Favor and Love in Other Words. I cried while reading this book. I actually bawled my eyes out. We have some Abby Jimenez. Some hardcover romance, the Twisted series that I read the first book, hated it, but I had already bought the whole series. I want to read the, is it Billionaire something series? I think it's the Billionaire series. I have one of the books, instead of buying the whole series, I learned my mistake from that one. So I have this series, Elsie Silver in there, some books, some contemporary by black authors, and then some hardcover romance again on this side. And then we have the Gunkel in the middle here because it was yellow. my favorite shelf, as I said, which was my fantasy shelf. We have my Sarah J Maas. I thought it was Moss, but I've been told it was Maas, so I have my Sarah J Maas going on up here. Some more. I realize I have 2 copies of Addie LaRue. Backstory on how I think this happened is I literally just finished this book maybe last week. I did the audiobook, and so I knew I wanted to read it. So probably when I first heard about it, I bought this one, and I think I bought this book in the last few months during one of my hauls, I think. But when I was unboxing it, I said, didn't I just see this book? That's the first time I've done that where I bought 2 books accidentally, because my Evelyn Hugo, we have 2 of those because I love her. My Fourth Wing, we also have 2. I have my original copy that I got. Let me bring y'all closer. I have my original copy here of Fourth Wing that we got, and then I have that Target special edition one. Y'all know I love the frayed edges, so I could not frayed, I'm sorry, I think it's sprayed edges. Oh no, slight intermission. We're back. So back to our fantasy shelf. So we have these. We have my Star Wars books. I love Star Wars. Have I read these books? No, but they looked cool. Some more fantasy. A Fate Inked in Blood. Another sprayed edges book. I cannot wait for the second book for this one. I did not know that this first book came out only earlier this year. It was like a solid 3.54 as I was reading it. I thought when I thought it was ending, I was like, that was a lame ending. Like, this is just too goody. Meh. 3 stars. The plot twist, I said, oh yeah, 5 stars. 5 stars. Need the second book immediately. But we don't have it yet. And it just came out this year, so it's probably not coming out. Oh wait, the year's almost over. This year is flying by, literally. The Atlas 6 is over here. Another series where this only happened twice, where I got excited about a series when I first got into reading, and I bought the first and the second book, or I bought all that was currently out for the series. So all that was currently out for the Atlas 6 was the Atlas Paradox. Haven't read that because I absolutely hated the Atlas 6. Yeah, let's keep going. Divine Rivals is a fantasy book, young adult. I want to go ahead and read that. Heartless Hunter, loved it. I know there were some mixed feelings about that one for other people, but I did like this book. I believe I gave it 5 stars. If not, it was 4 stars. But a good book. We have the Powerless series. I was excited to read this one, another young adult, but I kind of got discouraged. Everybody just keeps saying it's another Hunger Games. And I would hate that. So now it's like, I'm going to read you, but I'm not really in a rush to read you, because I heard you're just like everybody else. You look like everybody else. Womp womp. Crescent City. I'm actually reading this right now on my Kindle. I don't know how I feel about it. And Sarah J, she's kind of my favorite author right now, because obviously I didn't go over this because y'all know what it is. Y'all see it. But this one, I don't do well with a lot of extra cussing and just doing a whole lot. This one was doing a whole lot. She's kind of busy, but I think it's kind of calmed down since we get over like the person that dies. That's in the back. I did not know that they died, but I was like, I feel like they're gonna die. This is too happy. I hadn't read the back of the book yet. Had I read the back of the book, I would have known she was gonna die. Anyways, once we got past all the giddy giddy whoop whoop, it kind of calmed down, but it's borderline doing too much in a corny way. I don't know just yet. I'm trying to see it through for the plot. I'll keep y'all posted. This is my Harry Potter book. We're gonna come down where it gets a little not as aesthetically pleasing. I'm sorry, we keep the cute stuff on the top floor. We have our Twilight series, Legendborn, another YA fantasy. It was okay. I think I gave it a 3. Like, it wasn't terrible. The second book to the parallel series, Red Rising, DNF. Aww. It was boring. I was bored. I had high hopes. I was really excited to read that one. kaput. ACOTAR, my only paperback for it, because this is when I was first trying it out, because I was scared to buy the whole series because I didn't like it, so I bought just a paperback in Barnes & Noble. I read the first chapter in Barnes and I was like, okay, no, I like this. And this is my first fantasy book. This is the book that started all of this, the fantasy stuff. All of my fantasy started because of here, because before that, all I was reading was like mystery, thriller. That was that. Fantasy is now, that's like my favorite shelf is fantasy right now. Anyways, One Dark Window, I just finished this book literally today. I liked it. I gave it a 4 on Goodreads, but it was kind of like a 3.5. It had some terrible reviews. And let me just say, if you're looking for a romantasy like Fourth Wing, ACOTAR, even A Fate Inked in Blood, this is not romantasy. This is like a dark fantasy, like a gothic fantasy, like a drop of romance, and with romance just there's a love interest in there, not even really romance, and I didn't really care for their connection for whatever. But the second book, I think it's already out. I'm intrigued. My one and only sci-fi book, Project Hail Mary. I did finish this one. I know I talked about it in my last video. The science, I was keeping up until I wasn't. So I had to start skimming the science part whenever he would start talking too much science and physics. That way I wouldn't get bored. But the plot was cool. I liked it. After I read this book, it made me want to watch Interstellar because I felt like this should be a movie, and it's not. So I watched Interstellar just to get the same vibe. My thriller classic shelf, yeah, I don't know. You see it. If you have not seen Wicked yet, go see it. I loved it. I was ready to walk into that theater and be like, do not sing if you're in here. I've seen the musicals twice. I was like, if you don't come in here singing, it's not that. I caught myself wanting to sing. That's how good it was. I cannot wait for part 2, honestly. And then I also have my Glinda and Elphaba Pop Funkos here. Anyways, some of our classics are what's up here. Lovecraft, Tales of Horror, The Princess Bride, Circe, which is kind of like a Greek mythology. Wicked, I'm considering her a classic. The Secret History, Brave New World. I think The Secret History was going for a Brave New World vibe, I don't know. But The Secret History and American Psycho, if you like American Psycho, you will like The Secret History. If you like The Secret History, you will like American Psycho. They're cousins. They both suck. The Great Gatsby, The Art of War, Pride and Prejudice, Alice in Wonderland, and The Picture of Dorian Gray. Classics. Classics. Let's come down. Ooh. Okay. The Silent Patient. I loved it. This is also when I first got back into reading. I thought it was a great book. Everybody may not think that of it, but I do. And on this channel, my opinion is the only one that matters. Just kidding. But I really enjoyed the book. So if you're getting into reading or you want to recommend a book to someone who is getting into reading, I would always, my first one is always The Silent Patient. Plot twist is crazy. His other book that I read, The Maidens, I was expecting Silent Patient vibes. It's not that. I think I gave it a 1 or a 2. Verity, I couldn't figure out if Verity was supposed to be a romance or a what, but I read the back, it's a thriller, which makes sense. There's like suspense in there, so it makes sense for it to be on my thriller shelf, and it was also too dark for my romance shelf, so she's here. All my Big Frida books, I need to get The Boyfriend on here. That was a good one, because I was losing faith in her. Never Lie was, nah. I read The Inmate. I haven't done The Coworker yet, but Never Lie, The Inmate, Housemaid, because the second Housemaid was, nah, losing me. Anyways, we have some thriller, like horrors in here. A Flicker in the Dark, it was good. The House Across the Lake, that was also, actually, have you read A Flicker in the Dark? No, I'm thinking of The House Across the Lake. That one was decent. The twist was kind of weird. It threw me off, but it was still okay. The Butterfly House, which is the same as the authors for The Tenant, which is down below. As for Andrea was a book club book. It was okay. I don't know how I feel about it. It was okay. Nothing special, nothing terrible. It was just okay. Here's where, I don't know. The Tenant, I love this book. That's why, okay, love is pushing it. I like this book, which led me to start reading more by the author. Just sit down. Good book. I found this at Half Price Books, so I don't know if it's available everywhere or where you can find it at. Probably Amazon. If anything, Amazon's gonna have it. Good book. Playing Their Games is a book by a Black author. Did not care for it. Like I said, I don't really do well with the book with a lot of cussing and all of that, doing the most. Even if that's how we talk in conversations, I don't want to read that. It's a lot to just sit and read that. I didn't really care for it. I finished it, but I didn't care for it. Their Bitches Games is a young adult. Is this Miss? I think it's more of a thriller. It's not much. It's like a thriller. It was good. I liked it. My Sister the Serial Killer. I had a lot of expectations and high hopes for this one because the plot is there. This girl knows that her sister is a serial killer and that she has a compulsion basically to keep killing people, and so she cleans up her mess until her sister, like, she's killing guys that she's interested in, and so her sister's been helping her until the sister sets her eyes on the guy that she likes at work. She's like, hold on, wait, not my fine man. It's a limit to the killing. I let you kill everybody else but him. Now she has morals. But that's the plot of the book. It was written as if a 6th grader wrote it. 2-page chapters. That's not my vibe. If you want a quick little read, maybe. But I think I was far enough into my reading journey where that type of book just wasn't appealing to me. Some people love it. For me, it was mediocre, subpar. Finlay Donovan is killing it. This one, it's like I didn't know it was supposed to be funny, but I was laughing and I felt bad for laughing at some of the stuff that was happening. But this lady basically becomes a hitman on accident. She's an author that writes like mystery books about a hitman and all that stuff. And so a lady ends up thinking that because of what she's writing or what she's talking about, that she's actually a hit person, and it follows her. And it was actually really good because somebody does get murdered and she gets kind of accused or thrown into the ring for it, but she didn't do it. So she's trying to figure out who actually did it. And then we have kind of my, you know, people have like junk drawers for their kitchen utensils. We have kind of my junk drawer for my bookshelf. Tuesdays with Maury, that's up here. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, you know. Outs of True Crime. Yeah. So this is my current bookshelf. I do have a yoga class to go to, so I might be ending it for today. I'll probably add my Pop Funkos, more stuff on here. I'll probably pick my camera back up once I start maybe decorating or adding more stuff in here. But that's all for today. So this is the current look of the bookshelves. I added some leaves. I don't think y'all had saw once I got to add everything else, so I'll definitely go ahead and show y'all the updates that I added on there. But for the most part, everything that I do not need is completely cleared out of here. I just have my desk space left now to go ahead and start clearing and organizing. Mom! Shh! So Thanksgiving has obviously passed, so I do have my family here. So if you hear a TV in the background, It is my mom watching a movie right now. But yesterday we were able to go to IKEA and we picked up some things. I got a lamp and a smart light bulb. I think I'll be able to change this with the app. I didn't get the remote because I feel like if I can just use the app, I don't really need the remote. So I'm excited to see how that's all going to come together. I did also go to a book club meeting today. I meant to record on my camera, but I forgot. Like we were having good discussions, okay? We were having good discussions. So I did not record on my camera, and I just recorded like footage for the book club page, because as you know, like I also run the book club social media account. So that's what I'll have to show you guys. Yeah, so today we're going to be organizing, well, we're going to be cleaning up the book room, bro. We have going on here. I'm going to be sweeping the floor and clearing off my desk space and putting up my monitor and all of that, my work area, get that set up, because tomorrow we have packages to open up. Tomorrow we're going to get my chair that I opened, as well as, not opened, a chair that I ordered, as well as a rug, a pink rug, of course, that I got for this space. So I think after that, for the most part, the basics will be done. Of course, I'll probably do like frames and a sign up there, but I think once that comes, the first part or the main part of my book room will be complete. So this video will probably be done or finished once Sunday happens and I have all of my stuff, hopefully. But yeah, time to start cleaning. Packages. Thankfully, we have our chair, we have our rug, we have a lamp, we have everything. I did stop at IKEA. Y'all saw the clips already, so y'all know that that's what this is. It's no secret. But everything else is time to start unboxing. But I will open up the lamp for those of you that have not seen kind of this photo, what this lamp actually looks like. Imagine a crystal ball, but as a lamp. Let's see. I'm not gonna record. It gets better. I will show. Oh, finished product. Jeez. This is it for, I guess, size analysis to my head. It's pretty. It's pretty. I feel like someone tried to open this because this box has been to war. Ow. This one is actually very similar to the rug that I have as a runner. It's a little bit darker, and it has some more like tan in there as well, so it's not just so hard pink and white. Very plush, washable, and it's also yeah, like I said, so I thought to say it's washable. So once I open this, it's 5 by 7, so I think it'll have to, or it will probably touch my desk area a little bit, so it might have a little overlap there that I have to figure out how I'm gonna work that. I also needed a taller tripod for my phone because I haven't posted on my book page probably since like September. Life been lifing. And I graduate now in 2 weeks. cheers for that. So I've just been a little bit busy. So now I'm going to have a tripod for my camera and also my phone. Nobody can record at the same time. So I just repurchased the same tripod. I love this one. I've done other tripods before and they're either wobbly, tilted, they don't stay straight. If it's not broken, don't fix it. So I just got the same. I didn't go with a different brand or anything like that. And I want the small fitting tripods. I need a taller one. And this is for my desk, for my mouse pad. It's a beautiful soft pink. I have a green keyboard. I thought about buying a pink one, like buying a pink colorful one, but I resisted the urge. I did not do it. So everyone should be proud of me for not just impulsive buying something, and I actually thought about it and realized why it wasn't necessary. This one, yes, it was already open and got excited. But this is going to be a pink blanket that's going to go kind of drape on my chair that I'm going to have for my book room. I do have a lot of pink and a lot of pink blankets already. However, I don't have one like that. That's kind of more of the vibe that I was going for. But now it's time for the share. This is how it looks right now. They say to wait 48 hours, but it's already getting pretty big right now. It's coming out a little bit farther than I expected it to, but once it's all good to go, it should stand, I think, at 31 inches. Okay, I thought I knew what I was doing by only buying the light bulb and not buying the one with the lamp. I mean the remote. But it looks like I have to have a smart hub to be able to, I guess, detect the light bulb. I can't just use the light bulb in the app on my phone because the app wants me to have a hub. It wants me to add a hub, which I do not have. But when I'm looking at it online, it's saying had I bought the one that came with the kit, it would have had the remote, and with the remote, Ivy. With the remote, that's all you would have needed. So I'll have to go return this and get another one. But for the time being, this will work. That concludes this video. I am Avi, and this is my pink library. If you like book content, lifestyle content, go ahead and like and subscribe because you're going to love it here. I will make sure that you actually love it here. But this is my new book room, so I'm excited for more videos here because this will be my beautiful background. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.